San Diego State University has teamed up with young students for the last 14 years to help students get a college diploma. This weekend, the Compact for Success program will bring 7th graders from the Sweetwater Union High School District to the SDSU campus as a first step on the journey to college graduation. Here with the details are Lou Murillo, Compact's Program Director for SDSU, and Jimmy Cabrera with the U.S. Hispanic Leadership Institute. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lou, briefly describe for us how this Compact Success program works.
Well, the Compact for Success has created benchmarks, which are the pathway to going to college. There are several components of those benchmarks. If students meet all those benchmarks, they get a guaranteed admission to San Diego State University. That's the carrot. And those benchmarks include they have to have a 3-point GPA as a senior. They have to pass all the A through G requirements, which are the college courses. They have to pass the proficiency exams in English and in math. And they have to take the SAT or ACT. And they also have to have been a student in the Sweetwater District since the 7th grade. Those are called the benchmarks. If they meet all those benchmarks, they get the guaranteed admission.
And once they get in, what happens then? Does this program continue while they're in college?
Well, another program that's under the Division of Undergraduate Studies takes over at that point. And that program is called Compact Scholars. And so it's a very large program. They have a seminar class that all students are required to take their first year on campus. They have a lot of help, tutoring, academic support.
Yes, so the support continues. So, Jimmy, you're going to be speaking to these newly enrolled 7th graders, young ones, about attending San Diego State University. What are you going to say to them?
I'm going to present a program called What's in Your Backpack? Packing for Success in Life. That's also the title of my book. I'd use as a backpack as a metaphor, and what you put in your backpack will determine your success in life. Your backpack is not the size, but what you put in there. Your education, you believe in yourself, your attitude. I have 8 points I'm going to talk about: their character, to inspire them, to never lose hope, to get engaged. And the question is not if they're going to college. The question is where they're going to go to college. They need to start planning now when they're going to graduate.
Oh, right. In this message this weekend you'll be speaking at,
yes.
You're also going to address something to the parents. What are you going to tell them?
With the parents, I'm going to say you need to engage. It takes a partnership. They got to be, it's been proven that the parent gets more involved with the child's education, the child becomes that much more successful. And dialogue on the table, I'm talking about after dinner, talking to them continuously, inspiring them, staying on top of them, making them accountable. The parent is as much accountable as the child is to graduate.
All right. And Lou, many of the students in the Compact for Success program are minorities or come from low-income families. What are some of the barriers that these students face?
Well, in many cases, the students that we work with, about half of the students come from families where English is not spoken in the home. So language is a barrier. The great majority of the students are from Title I schools, and that means that they're poor. Quite a few students, there's a large amount of diversity. You have to really remember the Sweetwater Union High School District is the largest and most diverse secondary school district in the state of California. 42,000 students, 76% of the student population is Latino.
Let's talk about this, Jimmy. Do you think those things are the things that impact mostly whether a student is successful or falls through the cracks, or do you think there's something else that also adds to whether a student's going to be successful or not?
Bottom line, I think you cannot separate self-esteem from anything. First thing what I do is, I've spoken at 1,500 schools in my career, and one of the first things the principals ask them, what do you want me to do when I talk to all of your students? They say, Jimmy, it's make it accountable, their responsibility, and their self-esteem. If we can let them embrace who they really are and accept who they are is where they draw their strength. If we can instill that in them, they're going to pick up everything else, be successful.
Okay, and Lou, there's some who would say it's not fair to give students at Sweetwater in the district special treatment over students in other districts. Why should they get a leg up on coming to San Diego State? How would you respond to that?
Well, that question gets asked often, as you would imagine. I think historically the Sweetwater district recognized they had an issue in their district. Students were not completing high school, students were not going to college. And they took a lot of initiative from the superintendent to approach then President Weber to say, let's work together to see if we can fix this and create a college-going culture. And that's what's happened over the last 14 years. They've done a lot of work. They've invested a lot of teacher training and staff development that work with the faculty here at San Diego State, and they've created this culture. And I think that the bottom line is if other districts want to do that same heavy lifting, I think we would be open to creating other compact-like models.
All right. Lou Murillo and Jimmy Cabrera, thank you so much. There's a whole lot more on our website, kpbs.org. Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity.